So in today's workplace, there's this one skill that's, well, it's not a nice to have anymore. It's flat out essential for survival. We are talking about professional agility. So what does it really take to become an agile professional? Let's dive in and break it down.
You've probably felt it, right? The ground is just constantly shifting under our feet in the modern workplace. You've got new tech, changing markets, company goals that seem to evolve every quarter. It all means the job you were hired to do probably isn't the exact job you're doing today. And this isn't some temporary thing, this is the new normal. I mean, seriously, think about it for a second. When was the last time your job changed? Even just a little bit. A new project got dropped on your desk, a new manager came in, you had to learn some new software. Yeah, for most of us, the answer is probably last week, or maybe even this morning. This constant change isn't the exception anymore, it's the rule. And that brings us right to the core of the problem we're dissecting in this explainer. The whole idea of a static, predictable job role, that's a thing of the past. We're all dealing with what we can call the fluid job description. This really just puts a name to something we all kind of feel in our gut, right? A fluid job description means your role is actually expected to evolve. You know that official description you signed when you got hired? Well, think of it less like a permanent contract and more like just the starting point. And this isn't just some abstract theory, it's the reality out there. Your job description isn't a fixed object anymore. It's like a liquid. It's gonna take the shape of whatever container the company needs it to fill at that moment. Okay, so if the problem is that everything's fluid, what's the solution? Well, you don't fight the current, you learn how to swim with it. And that takes a very specific set of tools, what we're calling the Agile Professionals Toolkit. Let's just look at the difference here, side by side. The old world, that static expectations column on the left, that was all about predictability. You had your fixed tasks, you were in one environment, you had consistent management. But now, look at the agile reality on the right. It's all about managing complexity, juggling multiple assignments, adapting to new conditions, and being effective even when your leadership changes. So these are the core skills, and it's way more than just multitasking. I mean, can you really pivot from a deep focus analytical task to a big collaborative brainstorming session on a dime? Can you adapt when your manager or even the company's core rules change overnight? Keeping that momentum going through all that turbulence, that is what truly defines an agile professional. Now, here's the best part. Developing these skills isn't just about coping with the chaos, it's about actually getting ahead. There is a huge payoff for becoming this type of employee, and it gives you a powerful, undeniable advantage in your career. And the payoff is pretty simple. Companies are desperate for people who can handle change because change is the only constant they have. When you prove you're adaptable, you become a fundamentally more valuable asset. You're not just another cog in the machine. You're the grease that keeps the entire thing running, no matter what gets thrown at it. And the path to moving up is really clear. See, when you embrace flexibility, you're sending a really important signal. Your commitment isn't just to a job title, it's to the success of the whole organization. And that's what leaders are looking for when it's time for promotions and new opportunities. Your adaptability directly fuels your career growth. So here's the crucial point to take away from all this. We have to stop thinking of adaptability as just some soft skill. In today's economy, it's a hard advantage. It is what separates the people who just survive at their jobs from the ones who truly, truly thrive. All right, so as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with one final thought. We've talked about the problem, that fluid job description, and we've outlined the solution, that Agile Professionals Toolkit. Now the focus really shifts to you. This is the question that really matters. It doesn't have to be some huge, dramatic change. It could be as simple as volunteering for a new type of project, or starting to learn a skill that's next to what you already do, or even just approaching an unexpected shift with a let's figure it out attitude. So, how are you going to take what we've talked about and turn it into your career advantage? The opportunity is right there for the taking.